You guys, see that? She just walked into the house. The dogs are around. She just walked into the house looking for her mother, 14-year-old. This is 14-year-old Gregg. This happened March 2024, this year. And she just walked into a house in Mississippi. You guys listen. She walked through the house, up and down the house. 14 years old. 14 years old. You guys see? She walked, listen, and the dogs are following her. Ah! Oh! Three times, boom, boom, boom. She used that G into her mom's face 3 times, you guys. So today I want to talk to you all about one thing, parents and kids. I know when kids are teenagers, there can be some frustration. There can be some times when they're doing stuff and it's just like, oh my gosh, those teenage years is just like, wow. And that 14 years, you know, 14, 12 years old, that range of years for me was the most toughest in me being a parent, me and my husband being a parent, you know, just dealing with, teenage hormones, teenage feelings and stuff. I would say if not for the grace of God, because one thing I should start, let me just start by saying, there's a part of the Bible that says, children respect your parents, blah, blah, blah. But it also says that children do not provoke your children. So I'm not saying Kallie's mom provoked her into what she did of letting her, go to another place. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's sometimes that when we see some signs in our kids, we ask questions. Sometimes it might be too late to catch. Sometimes it's not even obvious. So we can listen to all these messages telling us, oh, don't do this. These are the signs that a child is going to do this. These are this and that. But let me tell you, bottom line, it is the grace of God. Bottom line, it is God. You have to have an open communication with your child. It's very important. And even when you have that open communication, you have to still work at it. So one thing I'll say for parents, I know it is hard. I know sometimes you tell your child, do this. You want your child to behave one way. You want your child to stop hanging out with these friends. You want your child to do this and that. But your child decides to do whatever. But I'm like, what could have been the offense of Kallie's mom? What could have provoked her? Did her friends see? Did people around her see what was going on? It's so hard to tell. To be honest, it's really hard to tell. Did people see what was going on? Did people know this was going on? Did people know she was dealing with this and that? I was going through that TikTok post, and one of the comments that somebody said, and this was a close friend, somebody said, oh, I just talked to her yesterday. Before it happened, I just talked to her the other day, and she seemed normal. They are eating scars in people. They're eating feelings in people. And it's hard to say, okay, have open communication with your children. I have open communication with my children. I talk to them. If I see a slight change in their behavior, I'm like, okay, you need to talk about something. Sometimes they say no. But I get on my knees and I say, God, help them in whatever they're dealing with. Because there's sometimes that we as parents, we're like, you feel choked up. You know that feeling that you can't even breathe. Your head is inside water. You feel that for your child. You want to help them out. You know that they are making mistake. You want to just drag them and just help them out so that everything will fit well. But you can't, because you have to let them make that mistake to grow. But once again, I ask, what could be Carly's mom's offense that she would think the only solution was to take that G and point it to her face 3 times, and then after that just sit down and just go on her phone? I didn't show that part because I couldn't take it anymore. I want to remind us parents, even from the time the child is young, let's be conscious of their feelings and stuff. That is why I say something and I don't say too much, and some people are like, Shola, it was your own. I have only 2 children, right? And I always say something that I think I can only handle 2. I want to be emotionally present for each of my children. Imagine if I had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 4 or whatever. I know for myself, I cannot give them that emotional support. I cannot know what each child is going through. Even sometimes, even if you have 1 child, sometimes you cannot even know more or less so many children. It is, I'm not saying people shouldn't have kids, or please don't come at me. But all I'm saying is that you have to dedicate time to spend with each child. And it can be overwhelming, especially if you have a platoon of children. Sorry. Okay? So from when they're little, when they're tiny, you have to study them. Parenting is not an easy job. It's not an easy job. And a lot of people leave parenting to teachers. They leave parenting to the child itself. They leave parenting to other stuff. But once again, I just say you have to be present in your child's life, because you never know. So it's best to catch what is going on quickly and address it. Sometimes you can address it on your own, and then sometimes you cannot because you need external intervention. And that is like therapist or whatever. And also be involved in their school, be involved in their schoolwork, be involved. When you see their grades dipping and stuff, something is going on. Oh my goodness. What did I just watch? What did I just watch? Guys, please, I want you to comment in the comment area. How are you guys handling your kids that are teenager? What is an advice? Because one comment that you can write down there could help a parent going through this difficult time. So write in the comment area an advice or something that can help another parent, because I'm telling you, parents are going through things. Teenagers too are going through things. And I have a ton of teenagers that watch my channel. Yes. So if you are going through any difficulty with your parents, speak up, talk to your school counselor, find somebody to talk to. You can talk to your friends, but your friends are probably going through similar stuff. So it's like the blind leading the blind. Talk to your counselor, or find some time and just go to your parents and say, can I even talk to you? So I know that home dynamics are different, but I pray that God intervenes, and I just pray for peace for everyone listening today. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.